What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ricky Ricardo from Pretty Slick Rick TV. I nearly forgot. Anyway, so your boy Kanye West is not looking too good. Well, to be fair, he hasn't been looking too good, like mentally, in a long time. And it's like I feel like the crash outs and the cries for attention to me is a cry for help. You know. Everybody knows he hasn't been the same ever since his mum unfortunately passed away. But a reporter asked him along the lines of, what clothing brand do you wish that you'd never been a part of? And he says, like, he looked really like withdrawn. You know, he looked extremely withdrawn when he said this. And he had his hands on his head, and he said, he said that he wished he'd never been a part of life. He said that he wished he never was a part of life. And you know, there's so many people who just look at the material aspects of things, and the quote-unquote success aspect of things, and be like, well, what's he got to be upset about? What's he got to be depressed about? Why would he want to consider, you know, unaliving himself? Like, why? And it's like, you can have all of these things and not be happy. You know, a lot of the times we want things that actually doesn't fulfill us. We think we want because of the happiness that we see it give other people. But this is the thing, when you're seeing other people happy with things, you're looking at their highlight reel. Like, that's their highlight reel. And a lot of the times, these objects, right, it sounds crazy, these objects or items, right, that people desire, right, a lot of the time, and I'm not saying all of the time, but a lot of the time, it only feels special to you when other people notice you in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, when other people see you in it, you're like, yeah. Or when other people fuss over it, or they get excited when they see it, they're like, oh my gosh, and you're like, yeah, it's this and this, and you know. But when you're, let's say it's a car, okay, when you're in your car by yourself, you can't see the outside of the car. You're in the car, you know, like you can't really appreciate, you know, the beauty of the car on the outside, because you're inside it, you know. And okay, it might have little gadgets and stuff, but how long until the novelty of the gadgets wear off? Do you know what I mean? Then it just becomes a normal car, but then it gives itself you know, a new life when someone goes, oh my gosh, this is amazing, how did you get this, how long have you, and then you get kind of excites you. It's like drugs, it kind of excites you for a little bit, then after that, when they leave, it's like, back in the car again. Yep, I go from A to B, the same function as other cars. Yep. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, a lot of people see people with all of these items and the big houses and the big cars and stuff, and they're like, what do you have no right to be depressed. It's not fulfilling them. Kanye, it could just be because he is missing his mum, and his mum was his world, and he hasn't got over it. And you know, I don't know how it feels to have to get over something like that. Like, I haven't experienced it. Do you know what I mean? And I hope I never will. Like, I hope I never will. There's the unfortunate inevitability of life, but you know, that's something I don't even want to fathom. I don't want to think about that at all, not even a little bit, all right? But he's had to come to terms, well, he hasn't come to terms with it. This is why he's always crashing out and seeking attention by all of these shenanigans. And it's like, you know, when they say hurt people, and he's out there just running a riot, saying things and doing things and different gestures, and like he's out here wilding out. He's just wilding, and it's like, Kanye, relax, man. Relax. And after seeing that, it wasn't even an interview. Like, just an interviewer came up to him and asked him a question, and it didn't look good. It didn't look good. And I have no idea why people close to Kanye haven't, tried to do some kind of intervention before. But it looks like someone needs to do an intervention now, because mental health is real, guys. Mental health is real. And to me, it comes across like he could be someone, because creative people are weird people. When I say weird, I just mean they just think different and they process things different, and that, and so their actions and reactions, the quote unquote normal people, they probably won't understand it. But he comes across like an individual that he manages to vent through his art form or get lost in his art form. I don't know him, so I don't know. But something needs to definitely change. Because I'm not saying, listen, look, he could either hurt himself or do some other things that's going to hurt other people. Do you know what I mean? And that, can hurt people or hurt their damn self. And what upsets me is that he's got a lot of people that follow him. He's an influencer, and influencers bring influence, okay? Now, when he was doing certain things and saying certain things, he's got people that will just blindly follow him. And, Kanye is Kanye, so if they blindly follow him and they copy what he copies, and it's offensive to people, right? Kanye is in his gated community mansion with security. The other people that are saying these things, they're at their mum's house. They gotta go to school, college, they gotta go to work. They don't have the stability. They don't have the safety, they don't have that. So if his followers, fans, enthusiasts want to be like their favorite artists, and have the same views, and be forthcoming with him, in real life or on social media, it's not going to go good for his supporters. Sometimes as an influencer, you need to just think how your supporters think. And if you're influencing these children with these views, and they say something that could ruin their life, or they say something that could affect them negatively, you're not using your influence properly. That's what I find that sad and scary. Do you know what I mean? Because for some reason, role models are just not in the home anymore. So they look out children and young people, or weak-minded people, or people that's just seeking validation. People are searching for a tribe to follow. They will just follow. They will blindly just follow, without any recourse for consequence. It won't work. It won't work out well for them. Kanye can just say sorry and keep it moving. These guys, the civilians, they don't have the same luxury, unfortunately. So as a influencer, we just need to be careful. We really need to be careful what we put out there and project, because people are watching us and they might follow us. And if they follow us, they might not have the same. They follow us and jump out of a plane with us, but they haven't got a parachute. You know what I mean? So we have to be mindful. Kanye needs to be mindful on the influence that he has over people. Yeah. Anyway, Kanye West seems to not be in a very good place, and he hasn't been in a very long time. But he's now come out and said that he wishes he wishes he never participated in life. That's a deep statement. That's deep. Anyway, guys, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Leave a comment down below and let me know your feelings on if you feel Kanye needs to be watched and observed very, very closely, and or what you think is going on with him, whether he was just trolling, because Kanye is known to be a troll as well. Anyway, signing the video off here, guys. I'm out.